What does the PAGCS mean to me? The PAGCS means history, it means prestige, it means a purpose greater than ourselves as golf course superintendents.
The association has meant a lot to me personally. I was a George Lay Student Scholar in 2002 while I was a student at Penn State University, and it kind of exposed me early to the value of being a member.
There isn't a better organization to understand this career than this organization. You understand what other men have been through, mostly to see how they handle stress or how they handle the business.
Anybody that works in an industry that has something like that, an organization like a president, vice president, an association like that, I think it's worthwhile for them to give back, try to get involved in the association and see it forward. But it was a great experience, great people. Superintendents are a real close-knit group of guys, they really are.
I think that the chapter, as far as it's starting, it always is a team, and it is something that the industry representatives, along with the superintendents, along with memberships, have been able to raise the level of quality of the profession. It's really nice to see Thank a Superintendent's Day in the industry. These are things that years ago, the quote grass cutters, you weren't professional enough. And to take what was once an art and science industry more to a science and art industry today.
Just from a networking standpoint, being a very young person in this business, learning from folks that were really seasoned and great at their profession, and it was folks like Warren Savini and Tony Gustitis, gentlemen like that really that helped and offered a lot of information with not even really knowing them at the time. That's really what the association has offered me, is a lot of friendships, ones that I cherish deeply, and ones that I'll continue to foster and whatnot as I remain here for many, many years to come, hopefully.
It's a great camaraderie of professionals, of the guys behind the scenes taking care of the golf course. And
always felt the need to try to give back something to the association in the profession that was so good to me. And when you see your peers and the other professionals that you look up to doing the same, you want to support the association in the same manner that they've done so.
So in my 8 years on the board, one of the main things that we've accomplished is to really try and promote the value of the golf course superintendent in the industry. As social media, the internet, cable television has grown, we've tried to do a lot more outreach to show the golfer what goes into the job, what makes our job challenging, and why we are so vital to the golf course business.
You really got to love it because it will require the most of you in many aspects that you could ever anticipate.
It is something that is a definite... It's a
lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I went to my father and said, Dad, I got accepted to the University of Maryland in their turf grass management program. I need a check for blank. And my dad, being a blue-collar worker, saved everything that he could and everything, he looked at me, kind of looks up at me and goes, you mean that I have to pay this much for you to learn how to cut grass? I said, yep. And the funny thing is, out of all my siblings, I was in that career the longest. And if I would ever do it again, I would do it again.
You have to love, you have to be dedicated to it. It's an industry that definitely takes dedication.
The great thing about being a superintendent is we all work together to solve problems and help each other out, as well as working with our vendor partners and our sponsors. They're all here to help the superintendents be better at our jobs, work through challenges, and continue to improve the facilities we work at.
After the golf rounds, or even during the golf rounds, just the camaraderie that's involved, mixing it up with some people that you haven't seen in a couple months during the busiest times of the year. And you can share a couple war stories about the golf course, see how the family's doing, catch up, working and playing with people that you may have worked with in the past and you haven't seen in a long time. So those are always fond memories for me during PAGCS events or meetings like this. The laughs that are involved, sharing a couple of good drinks and good laughs are always the fondest memories I have of the PAGCS.
PAGCS, I mean, it's basically like, it's just a camaraderie of guys. Like, if you need something, the guy down the road's there. If most of them are all part of the association. Just a great bunch of guys. I wouldn't want to be at any other association.
It was a real fraternity, back then of they got each other's backs.
The fellow members of the PAGCS who I would talk to and pick their brains a little bit. Hey, what are you doing about this particular problem? And almost everyone, they're eager to help.
Paramount. Networking is paramount. That's the other vital part of this association, is it creates more interaction between people like board members, golf course superintendents, golf professionals, and assistant golf course superintendents.
But I walk into a room like, hey, how's it going? Like the camaraderie that you have with the guys, even though you haven't seen them, it's certainly like a brotherhood.
Some of these guys today at the luncheon I haven't seen for 10, 15 years, and it's like I saw them yesterday. A lot of good memories.
I would say, like, if you're a young person thinking about getting involved, 100% get involved. I mean, the PAGCS, it was LinkedIn before there was LinkedIn. It was social media before there was social media. That's how you connected, and it was like essential for your career, and I still think it is. I mean, you can stay connected electronically today. We all do that, but like to have those personal contacts are huge. I mean,
because we all face the same issues at the same time. So if you're listening to this and you're sitting out there in the crowd right now, that if you're a young guy, or no matter what stage of your life you're in this position or this profession rather, continue to go to meetings. It's an important aspect of what we do, and you need to be out there and seeing what's going on and just talking with people, because again, we face all the same problems, be it turf or mental problems, and it's really important to be able to discuss all that together.
What I remember most about the PAGCS is when I first became a member and sitting in the round table at a club in northern Philadelphia when other superintendents were interviewing me as a young assistant superintendent about becoming a member of the PAGCS. Just gave a lot of credence to what it was all about and the history that was involved.
I remember getting in front of the board, and all the pillars of the association were there, and they always would give the guy a hard time. And I get up there and they say, why do you want to be a member of the association? But that was 81. I think I started the interview process, and then that next meeting I was a member, so the fall of 81. So 45 years.
the association's forefront is about education and connection. You're going to learn more at these meetings beyond just a speaker as you web your connections with different assistants, superintendents. You'll run into classmates. You'll run into people that you haven't seen for a while. It is amazing, the web of connections that are inside this industry.
And I would recommend anyone that's interested in the golf business to get involved somehow or other with your local association and the national association. Because what you reap, the benefits, is far more than what you put in.
The vendors that I've met and worked with have been a huge asset for me. I've been able to lean on them and ask them questions, but they've also been there to support me when I try to put on these assistant events, both in sponsoring the events, hosting them, things like that. And so they've been really invaluable to me and my experience.
We tried to streamline our sponsorship packages to make it easier to partner with us. And we tried to promote the value of being a sponsor by improving the exposure of our vendors to the end user, the superintendent, future superintendents as current assistants, as well as put their brand out there more through advertising, both in print and digital.
Every time I needed some type of funding or a tent for a meeting, it's a hot day, we had to rent a tent, and we didn't have the money as an association to buy it, I would pick up the phone and ask the vendors, anybody in the commercial end of it, and nobody ever said no. there's like, what else can I do? After they said yes, they said, what else I could do? So in that respect, and I explained it to, we're all in a circle, the superintendents and the commercial guys, and we're holding each other up. If one person leaves, we all collapse. So we need each other. We need them, they need us.
So one of the things that I think that Philadelphia should be really proud of is that their long history. They have over 100 years this year. It's more than GCSA itself. It's one of the founding members of GCSA. That longevity helps GCSA be who we are. Having these members that know the importance of having a group and membership push our industry forward is really, really special. And we're so thankful for Philadelphia at GCSA to being the leaders that they are.
I tell all superintendents, your job's great, but your family's much, much more important. Do your job, that's what you're paid for, but be there for your family.
To all involved in this celebration of 100 years of the Philadelphia Association, congratulations. Everyone's had a hand in it, no matter what role you played here. Kristen Leach, you've been the rock that's kept everything together from board to board to board. And it's been much success on everyone's part, and I wish everyone continued success. The boards that come, the new presidents that are going to be coming in following the footsteps of Greg D'Antonio. Congratulate you, Greg, on getting us to this point, and wish everyone all the best, and we'll see everyone again in another 100 years.
Congratulations on the Philadelphia Association and their 100th anniversary.
Yeah, amazing organization, special people, just happy to be a part of it.
And I just want to say congratulations to PAGCS on 100 years. May the next 100 years be even bigger and better for this association, and hope the best for everybody.
Happy 100th anniversary to the PAGCS. May you have another 100 more.
A momentous occasion and something that everyone should be very proud of.
Hey guys, it's Mike Wan, CEO of the United States Golf Association. I want to say on behalf of all of us, not only here at the USGA, but all of the 47 million that play this game in America, thank you to the Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents, and congratulations on your 100th anniversary.
Congratulations on reaching 100 years as a chapter. You've led out, you continue to lead out, and I look forward to seeing all that you can do as you move into the next century. Congratulations.
From all of us here at the Penn State University Turfgrass Science Program, we'd like to wish the PAGCS a happy 100 years. Without the Philadelphia Area Golf Course Superintendents, there'd probably be no Penn State Turfgrass Program. So thank you for that and all you do. And here's to another great 100 years.
Hello everyone, you all know me as Dr. Mike, and I appreciate that affect. If you think about the Penn State Turf Program, it would not have existed if it was not for the Philly Association and for those early members that convinced the university to establish a turfgrass teaching, education, and outreach or extension program. And on a personal note, I've so much appreciated, and I'm so grateful for the association really allowing me to practice my craft of science and teaching. I feel as if I'm a guest in your house. You always make me feel welcomed. I'll always remember the many, many wonderful members that I've come to know over the years, past members, present members, and looking forward to knowing more of the future members as well. What an honor to say congratulations to the Philly Association. As the old Italians would say, Cent'anni, which means 100 years of good luck. Congratulations, Philly Association, and best wishes.
Congratulations on 100 years, and thank you for supporting my students and alumni.
Philadelphia Golf Course Superintendents Association, congratulations on your 100th anniversary. I am Chip Richter. I'm the president of the Philadelphia PGA, and I've worked with some wonderful superintendents, and I congratulate you on this achievement. That's great that you've been around so long. I think it was Arnold Palmer who said, you guys are the unsung heroes of the game. You help us grow the game. You are stewards of the environment. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you for all you do for us and for golf in general, and congratulations on 100 years.
Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents on their 100-year anniversary. What an unbelievable accomplishment. Congratulations.
For 100 years, there's not many associations that are 100 years. We're celebrating our 100th year in October. I hope to see you all there, and we have a good time and enjoy it And God bless you all.